Hey, Ezra here with you for the One Stop Shop Module 2, Pre-Purchase Opt-in Option 2. Now, you will notice that when you go to Befriendly or you go to Boom by Cindy Joseph and you click the Join the Boom Club or join the, get a 5% discount if you're using that we have an opt-in box that pops up. And we use a third-party tool called Leadpages to create this pop-up box. And less is more. It's one less step. They don't have to go to another page and then enter their email address. That just pops up a box that they can enter their email address right into. And Leadpages rocks. We use it for a lot of different things. So if you want to achieve the same result, if you want the same exact thing we have, you will need the Leadpages plugin for that. You'll need the Leadpages software. And so you can go to tinyurl.com/get-leadpages, tinyurl.com/get-leadpages to sign up for Leadpages. That'll redirect you. And then I'll show you how to do it once we get into Leadpages. So let's head over into the back end of Leadpages. All right, so here we are in the back end of Leadpages. It doesn't matter what account you sign up for. Any account that you use on Leadpages will have this capability. So the first thing you want to do is select your menu here on the top right and click on Integrations. And we want to make sure that whatever service you are using, in our case it's ActiveCampaign, that you have integrated it or connected it to Leadpages. So what you do is you click on it, whatever it is, and then it's going to pop up a little box for you to follow a, it may not look like this because this is Interspire, but there will be a editor that you can use. So if I go back to integrations and ActiveCampaign, for example, there'll be an editor that you can use to connect your Leadpages account to whatever your CRM is. And what you'll notice is they have many integrations available. So whatever you're using, you can connect to, although I recommend ActiveCampaign. So what we want to do, once we're connected, is go to Lead Boxes on the top menu, and we want to create a new lead box. It's going to ask us what industry we're in, so I'll just select your industry, whatever it is, and click Save and Continue. From there, it's going to open up a Lead Boxes editor, and we will notice that it says integrate your form with, and then it's going to give you the options of what you have connected. Now we're using ActiveCampaign, so we're going to integrate our form with ActiveCampaign, and from the drop-down menu, we want to select the pre-purchase opt-in list that we created inside of ActiveCampaign. So for us, that's going to be called Pre-Purchase Opt-in Form BF. You can see this has a lot of options because it's one of our test accounts. It's not actually an ActiveCampaign account we're using. And once you select your pre-purchase opt-in list, click Customize this form. And what that will do, it'll take a moment to do so, but you'll notice what it does is it changes this over here to be only the email address. It says best email address because that's how we modified our ActiveCampaign backend. Now what we want to do is modify this lead box here. So what we want to do is click this little image, and that's going to give us the option to upload a new image. And what I like to do is use a product image. So what you do is you'd scroll down to the bottom here, you'd click upload a new image, and you would upload your product image. I already have my product image in here, so I'm just going to select it. And once you've got your product image uploaded, you can click OK. Now, the other thing I want you to do is modify the text here above the opt-in. And what you'll do is you'll select it and it'll open up an editor on the left and you can modify the text. Now I've changed this to say enter your details below to get 5% off now. I'm going to make that text just a little bit bigger. And there we go. Now I'm going to click the OK button to save that. Now if you are not giving the 5% off, you could have it say something else like we say over here on Boom. What we say is join the Boom Club for videos, discounts, and more. Enter your email below to join the club. So have it say whatever you want. The next thing we want to do is click on this button, and we want to modify the button. I find that green buttons work best. I'm going to change the color to green here, to a dark green border color, and I'm also going to change the text shadow color to that same green. I'm going to scroll down and change the border color to green as well. The other thing that I want to modify on this button is the actual text of the button. So if you're doing the 5% off, you can change this to get my 5% coupon. If you're doing join the club, you can change it to join the club. Once you're done with all of that, click the OK button. The last thing we need to do is modify this thank you page setting here inside of Lead Pages. So we need to click the thank you page, and what we want to do is put the URL of our post opt-in thank you page, so Lead Pages knows where to send people after they opt in. So I'm going to grab the URL of our post opt-in thank you page, and I'm going to paste it right over here into Lead Pages, and I'm going to press OK. So now that this is all set up, it's ready to go, I need to name my lead box by clicking this little green button up here in the top left and changing the name. I'm going to call this the pre-purchase lead box. And then I need to click the save button to save this lead box. And once it's been saved, I want to click publish. And what that's going to do is it's going to drop down an editor for me that's going to give me the HTML code I'm going to need for our website. So I want to copy this HTML code here that shows up in the HTML code box, and I want to pull it into a text file. All right, now this is very important. You're going to get all this text here from Lead Pages, but you only need a little part of it. So I'm going to bold the part that you need. The first part that you need is the actual URL. So it's going to say ahref equals quotation mark, and then it's going to have this URL here, and then it's going to have a backslash and the end of a quotation mark. So what you want to do is grab everything between the quotation marks. That's the first thing you're doing, is from after the href and the quotation mark, where it starts with HTTPS, we're going to grab all that all the way leading up to the backslash, and before the next quotation mark here, I'm going to grab this URL. And now what I want to do is come into the back end of my theme, go into my theme editor, and the way that you get there is you go to Online Store and then Themes and then Customize Theme, and you go into the header section, and under the main nav CTA URL, we want to paste that URL from Lead Pages. Now we're not done yet. We actually need the main nav CTA JavaScript as well for this version, option number 2, which Lead Pages also gives us. So let's go back to our text file. So what we'll notice is that after Lead Pages says all this other stuff, click here to subscribe, and then there's a closing A tag. So there's an opening A tag, there's the href, then there's the URL that we've copied, and then there's some other code, click here to subscribe, and then there's a closing A tag. After that closing A tag, you have this piece of code, and it's a script. It starts with a script and it ends with a script. It's basically everything after the closing A tag here. You want to grab that whole script. Grab that whole script right there, and you want to paste that into main nav CTA JavaScript, and then click Save Changes. And now if we come over to our website, what we will see is that when we click the Join the Bee Friendly Club link, it is going to pop up our opt-in box. It's going to pop that up. So that is how you connect Lead Pages opt-in box to your header, so that when someone opts in, and then we'll go ahead and just join, what's going to happen is they will then get redirected after they opt in to our thank you page, just like that. Now it's very important, let's look at this text file again. It's very important that you get this entire URL, including the closing slash here, so from HTTPS all the way over to the closing slash, and you put that in the spot, and that you also have the script. It won't work without the script that Lead Pages gives you. So this is Ezra Firestone for the pre-purchase opt-in option 2. That is how you connect Lead Pages and use a Lead Pages opt-in box instead of direct linking over to a page on your website. Thanks so much, and I'll see you in the next video.